Moto 3, it's Landon Schweiger, 4-1, Easton Edgar, 1-4, Aidan Corrivel, 3-6, 450C. Final moto on the line, dirty 100 points up for grabs.
I like that math.
Yeah, Mason Murdy said he was at the camper all night doing the math for his moto. Well, that's definitely what these guys were doing as well.
There's the math here in 450C. It's going to be Corrivel with an outside shot, and then we're tied 4-1, 1-4.
Schweiger on the 12. There he is. And Schweiger needs some swagger here. And then Edgar on the 19. They're tied. Whoever beats each other in this moto would presumably be the champ unless they're really far back. Let's see how it unfolds in 450C.
Revs are up, Weege.
What's next?
I think we're going to watch the gate go down. Heads down, revs up.
There it is.
They're off.
All right, 450C.
This is going to be exciting.
We like the drama, I'm not going to lie. What are we going to get in this final moto with two riders tied in points coming in? And it is the 94 out front. Travis Loranger out of New Hampshire. And quickly the 47, who's been up front throughout the week, moves into second. That's Tyler Zebro.
Swagger, I believe, is going to be in fifth. Okay. And that might be the first of the that 1-4-4-1 battle there.
Edgar would be the next. Where is Edgar?
Edgar's in 14th right now.
Boy. All right, Edgar, the number 19 Kawasaki, has to work.
Corrivel, another guy we mentioned in the Moto Playground recap there. He is unfortunately in 35th position, so not a great start for Corrivel.
Look at this. A big pileup back there. It looks like one of those hard enduro races. Just trying to get to the top of that mound. Probably caught 5 bikes in Storyland. They're all back moving forward at least. But the 94. Wow. So I'm going to tell you this guy's moto scores. The 94 of Travis Loranger, 27-26, and now he's leading.
Wow. That's got to be a great feeling. I'm assuming he's feeling like my week is not going like I expected it to go. Expected it to go, and here we are in Moto 3, and he's got the lead, but he's under some major pressure right now. Oh no!
And
little knack through the Thor sand sweeper. Stayed on 2 wheels, but gave the lead up to, oh boy.
Yep.
Oh boy. Swagger now in control of Moto 3. That's going to be a 4-1-1, and unfortunately for the number 19, Edgar, currently he's moved his way up to 10th, but he's got to do a lot more moving.
So the 12 of Schweiger is rolling out, although that was a little rough, that billboard turn. They're all having trouble with that line in the middle right now.
As would we.
I mean, I would go around it. I would do water truck.
Around the outside.
Yeah, around the outside.
So far outside that you'd take the water truck.
I would water truck road. And trust me, I'd still be slow enough where they wouldn't claim I had an advantage being out there. So now in the long short shoot, Schweiger, he's starting to open up the lead, and he might be pressure-free in this ride relatively. You know he's going to be thinking about it. You know he's nervous, but what he doesn't want to do is be in a battle. And right now, he's doing the best he can to avoid the rest of this. He's checking out. Zebro, though, is clear in second.
We've obviously talked about the C-Class here, but to manage that level of pressure in an event of this size, knowing that you have never, all C riders have never been to the ranch, the first time experience, it is a lot to take in, and Swagger is taking it in championship form as they run right now.
The 94, the rider got the whole shot. It's dropped back now. He used the inside, but that is so deep. He's losing a bunch of ground. Here comes the 88 of Jaws, tripling to make the pass.
You know, I just from experience, I know how my experience with my brother, his final moto, it was a crap show. He had his best work in the final moto, got his best finish ever here at Loretta's. And I know a bunch of dudes are thinking like that. They're like, man, I got a 28th, I got a 15th, and there are some spoilers out there that want to get in there. I mean, look at the guy, he got a 15, a 3, and a 2, so you want to do your best work in these final motos.
Well, here comes Edgar into the scene. That's the number 19. He's the man on the move right now. He understands what he has to do right here. He has been making some major moves as he's to the inside of the Thor Sand Sweeper, going to take over 2 more spots.
Wow, he was in 9th place 30 seconds ago.
Well,
That was clutch, the 2 for 1.
opening lap, I believe, what was it, 15 or 15.
Yeah.
So he is making some moves. He knows he has to.
Yeah, he knows the assignment too.
And Egger now up to 4th place. What a run. That's going to put him on a 1-4-4. That is not obviously going to be enough.
He's got to go get the winner.
Yeah, he does. He has to go get the winner, and that's what he's trying to do. Is he's a man on a mission right now, understands the weight of this situation.
He's the only guy in the zip code of the lap time of Schweiger, the 204. He's got a 205, and that's while passing guys not in the preferred line. He is just a maniac right here on the Kawasaki, passing any and everybody to get up to the front. He can look to the right and see the leader in the 10 Commandments there, so he's got some real estate to make up.
Yeah, pretty much the entire 10 Commandments section he has to make up, but crazy things happen as the championship motos are underway, and I tell you what, he's doing all that he can and all that he needs to do right now. We'll see if he runs out of time. 10.5 minutes. This is a 15-minute moto, so a little bit shorter. There we go, back to Storyland. 19 with a run. He's going to have the inside. Is it going to be enough? Not yet, but the battle will continue.
Trying to get the 87.
Inside to inside here. 87 a long way around. The 19 is going to overtake him.
That's Fluharty, so he lost a spot. Man, Edgar has gone to work. That's probably, what are we going to say, 6 passes in a lap?
Yeah. He's on a podium spot now in terms of this moto, and he's on the podium as the championship runs as well. So needs to make a couple more passes, needs to get to the number 12 Husqvarna of Schweiger to overtake him in points.
This is going to be the pressure point when you look at the lap times. Right now, it's going to be all about the watch. He's made the passes for the most part, but he's got to make up time on the track. As you watch this battle, who's the Honda man coming?
That's going to be the 43 of Aiden Corville.
Wow.
That is unbelievable. He was in 38th at one point in this moto. So Corville up to, what, now the top 5, I believe.
That's another example of a guy wanting to finish out with a bang.
They run the inverted start in this one.
Man, I mean, it was just
stagger them based on their how they finish.
Yeah.
So the 43 has a 3, 6, and a 5, so he knows his way around the front of the field. There he goes. He knows his way around this Yamaha rider as well. He can make that pass. Kevin, was the billboard ever a distraction just looking at it whenever you were going by it?
Oh, no, you don't see it.
I mean, your face is on it, is what I'm saying. You weren't on it
It wasn't on it at the time.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah, you're already good enough.
They already knew. They already knew. Yep.
He's going to be one of the ones.
Boy, I tell you, very, very impressive ride for the 43 of Aiden Corville as well as Easton Eggers. They have made passes like whodunit trying to get to the front, but man, Schweiger just put himself in a position that he needed to be in. But
that was almost a crappy, whatever your football. Crap. I don't even want to say the name of your team.
My team?
Who dat? Yeah, I don't even like saying them because we hate you guys as Falcons fans.
The feeling is mutual, Kevin Kelly.
Good to know. Good to know. How we are friends is remarkable.
Well, we don't talk football ever. I'm sorry you brought it up because you have just got even lower on
the
my
Dirty 100
totem pole of friends. You are at the very bottom.
Kevin Wyndham's Dirty 100. I didn't even make the cut.
Hey, this is always cool to watch this. Tranquil on the 125 in 450C. Obviously doesn't get the start, but boy, can he make up time. Just won a title, what, an hour ago?
Sure.
Those motos are almost back-to-back by Loretta standards.
Right back at it.
But you know why he's fit, Kevin? Greg Dorenzo.
Doing
He's
all
Greg Dorenzo trained.
Stand-ups, get-ups, push-ups, anything with up in it. We're doing it here at the Dorenzo School of Lifting.
I love it.
Kill me, dude.
I think he likes it.
He does. He's a big meathead. You know who he trained? His main guy.
Yeah.
Of course, it's Scatterboo.
Oh,
that's
his guy. My goodness.
Who did he crash?
Scatterbro. He practically did crash. He just didn't crash.
What a save. I said, that guy's the biggest meathead. He goes, he is.
Dude, if we could get Lorenzo and Kelleher hooked up.
Dorenzo.
Yeah.
Greg Dorenzo and Kelleher.
Yeah.
Just lift up heavy stuff when you're at work. Transmissions. If you work at transmission stuff, there's no reason you can't be working out. All day long.
Look at Tranquil. He just blew by on the 125 around the outside.
What a battle.
And that's Edgar. That is Edgar going backwards now.
No.
He got passed also by Zebro. So Edgar, he was trying to make a run for the lead and the title. Now he loses a few positions.
Around the outside, is it going to be enough?
He's about to pick up 2 again, man. Good luck timing and scoring.
Unbelievable, this
He
racing.
passed them both back for the moment.
Wow.
That's Corville and Edgar going at it.
But all the while, Schweiger establishing himself as the dude 411, Weege.
Look at the lap time on Trenkel. He was 4 seconds faster than Schweigel, the leader. Can he win this moto on the 125? He's got time to do it.
And nowhere near the top in terms of overall results. He's another guy.
He had a DNF, unfortunately.
Ooh, hard to overcome that.
That's not going to help.
I don't know if anybody's ever had a DNF and won a title.
I went DNF 1-1 for the championship.
Wow.
Never said.
Never said before.
Yeah, that'd
on
be.
the mic.
Everybody else has to have 2 DNFs.
Yeah,
And then we're back to
everybody
even.
would have to have DNFs.
Yeah. Are you saying that Trenkel's trainer trained Scatterbo and the New York Giants?
Lorenzo, correct.
Cam Scatterbo.
100%. Yes.
For real?
It's my guy. He goes, I got 72 guys in the NFL right now. Active rosters.
Unbelievable.
Scatterbo. I said, that dude is a meathead. He goes, absolutely.
So we got a guy in the C class here at Loretta's. The
Trained
same
by-
trainer that trained 72 different NFL players.
Correct.
That's just pure passion there for Lorenzo. He is obviously plenty busy.
Yes.
At the highest level.
Yeah, gets them ready for all of the combines, gets them combine ready, which is a different skill set than normal, push
Yep.
up, all the other things these guys do. Yeah, fascinating guy. Trained Trey Kennard, who you guys spoke with earlier.
Well, it's working for Trenkel because he's definitely not getting tired as he tries to close in on the leader. Corville locked down that third. Edgar is pushed back to fourth. Can he reset? Because right now, Landon Schweiger out of Brentwood, California is looking at the 411. What's the info on that? It is that you would win the championship.
That's an old school reference not many people are going to get.
No, definitely not.
That's back in the rotary phone days, I believe, right?
Pretty close. Pretty close.
I don't know if I'm proud to say I'm older than I look or not. I don't know which is worse or which is better.
Well, I can say in my grandmother's hometown, we used to dial the last 4 digits. That's all you had to do back in the 80s.
Hey, one of my major sponsors was 1-800-COLLECT. When's
Yeah,
the last time any of these guys made a collect call?
I did it from here at the ranch in 93. They had the whole bank of 1-800-COLLECT phones so we could all call our families back home because we could not connect with them.
Was that $90?
No, it's free. They had the 1-800-COLLECT.
Oh, it's
totally
free?
free, yeah. Whole bank of them right there down on Bender Row.
Good thing it was free. Your mom might not have accepted your call.
I'm surprised she did, but it was free. It was. That was the whole selling point.
It was a technique because you would record your voice saying who it was. So you'd be like, Mom, pick me up at gym.
Right.
Yeah, click. No charge.
Just saved it.
Worked the system.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, Weege knew that one.
Mom, pick me up.
Weege, have you bought a bar of soap in the last 10 years? Do you use all of the hotel soaps that are provided for you? Do you squeeze everything out of the soap and on your own little tubes?
Well, they are onto me. They do bolt them to the wall now.
But you
And
bring
then
the plants?
then I started buying containers. Yes. Not buying containers. You need like 2, and then you're good for life.
It's always a bad feeling when you put on one of those, the tubes. You're like,
What's in here? Squeeze gently.
So I got a whole bunch at home. Yes, absolutely. No, I've not purchased soap at a store in a long time. Sorry
My
about
wife is like, can we just buy something decent?
Yeah, we no Dove, no Ivory here.
My wife spends like $20 on lotion. Does that kill you to know that we big
Yes,
money
it
on
doesn't even affect me, but it bothers me.
Your skincare game is so whack.
Nah,
right
you
now.
just sweat enough and keep that moisture. I mean, look at Jason Crane, man. He's ageless.
Good
Looks
point.
like he comes out of the swamps. All right, this battle here, is this Trenkel going for the lead?
Let's do it.
125. Battle in the 450s, and Trenkel in the 46 has the inside.
He's on a 125 in this 450.
Yes.
See? Where was I at, man? This story gets better and better.
If this pass is made, this is going to be a time for Edgar to go as well. That's going to change the math quite a bit.
Hey, that's a good point. Edgar can make a couple of passes, but he's several seconds back of this battle.
Yeah, he lost toe.
Man, who does your motor work, dude? Jeez. I mean, I guess he could run a 150 in this one. Doesn't matter, right?
Well, if you're on the 125,
Yeah.
you are going to have to come from behind.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, the 125 had some advantages to the season, some of these rough sections and these tight corners, but you are giving up so much.
It's like Raynard versus RC back in the day. Remember that here in the vet class? Raynard
Oh,
was
that's
on
fun.
125.
That was a fun one to watch. And that's it.
Jeez.
Trenkel has made the move, so he's come from way, way back. To your point, Kevin Wyndham, you know the start's going to be bad on the 125. He won a title about 90 minutes ago. Not going to win the title in this class with the DNF, but he is looking to win the Moto. Now, if you're Schweigel, you got to keep your cool here. Second place will still win the championship.
Schweiger.
If you're in the 46 6 camp. You got to think about what could have been a 2 and a 1. That's great for your moto scores if he could have just went away from that DNF.
Dang.
But was not in the cards here at the 45th running of Loretta Lynn's.
So Schweigel looking for 4-1-2 to win the title now.
Yeah, and only 2 points between him and the 19 right now.
Yep.
Still has to get to Schweiger, though. Won't matter if he makes a pass.
The lap times really fell off for Edgar. I don't know if he pumped up when we mentioned all those passes that he made. He went from about 14th to 3rd, 9th to 3rd in about a lap. And then it started to unravel. So I don't know if he went a little too strong there. A lot of guys talking about that under the tent. You know, they try to give that little extra for a lap or two, and then the arm pump sets in. Now the white flag is out in what is a 15-minute moto.
And you would think the 125 rider would pump up. That dude just got up and went up and moved up.
Well, not with Greg Dorenzo helping him.
All the pickups, the get-ups, the stand-ups, all the ups, pick up the bike, pick yourself up, move up, get up.
There's Corville.
Give a shout out to Corville. I'm glad they're showing him on camera because I saw him on lap 1 and 38. He was a title contender here, so I tried to, on the first lap, look for all 3 of those riders. That's 38 to 3.
That's why you're the best announcer in the game, Kevin Windham. You pick up on that stuff.
Dirty 100.
The Dirty 100. Harold says you're the #1 ranked announcer.
He didn't say #1. He just, he did.
He did say that.
But I think it was just,
probably out of us. He's probably directing that
Weege
thing.
was not in the convo, so he probably was. It was just a grading scale between the 2 Kevins, I believe.
Oh, you're the best Kevin out there. Everything you do is better than I do. I'm fully aware of that. He built a barn. He bought a sawmill, took the trees down off his property, turned the trees into timbers to build his. I saw it. The barn-do is not a barn-do. It's an incredible 5,000 square foot place he's got out of his own trees.
With trees on your property.
With his own hands, his own sawmill. Kevin Windham's a genius.
Some people are built different, no doubt.
A lot of YouTubing in that journey.
Somebody made that video. Here's how to turn trees in your property into a barn. How to. How many times have people searched for that?
I bet there's a bunch of them there.
We had 2 views on that channel.
Yeah, that's it.
Me and one other dude.
Some guy in Montana. All right, so there it is, Cole Trinkle. He's just cruising on this last lap. He came, he saw, he conquered, but it's only going to be a moto win. Landon Schweiger, cool under fire, got the start, got the early lead, and is going to win the title. Like you said, the superior Kevin Windham. It'll be what might have been for Trinkle. Could have been 2 titles this week, but the record book will show that it's just a moto win. And where is he going to get to overall?
Currently, let's see, Trinkle is going to be, I'm going to find it here in a sec.
Way down. If you're 31st.
Yeah,
31st
you gotta look
overall
way
for that
down
DNF.
there.
Yep,
Dang.
unbelievable.
They make sure. With
So,
91 points, good Lord.
Now we wait for the checkered flag for the champion, and it's Schweigel who's got it. Corville will come across in 3rd, immediately takes the arms off the bars to try to get the heart pump out. But Landon Schweiger has done it. The rider out of Brentwood, California, backed by FXR Scott Goggles, Mass Shore Auto Body, and JDS Innovations, 4-1-2 for the title in 450C. Well, that was a fun one. We didn't quite get that championship battle we expected, but we definitely had some action with Trinkle moving forward and Corville as well. We still haven't had that crazy 3rd moto yet.
It's coming.
You know.
There's enough guys, there's enough ties going into these motos, and they're sitting back there. Just please stop talking about it. That's all you're talking about. You know they're hearing this.
Yeah, stop making us even more nervous. You got 450C complete here. 250B Limited will be next. Rocky Mountain ATV MC results. Trinkle on the 125 wins 450C. That is legal.
Wow.
You're allowed to give yourself a disadvantage.
2 riders from Montana in the top 10. Have you ever said that? Montana, the hotbed of motocross.
Yeah, that'd be a great place to cut down some trees and build a barn.
Yeah.
Schweiger is your champ, finishing 2nd. Corville 3rd out of Louisiana. Easton Edgar out of Due West, South Carolina, which is Eastern. Philo, Ohio brings you Austin Fluharty, Tyler Zebro, Dylan Jawls, Travis Loringer, Jack Cadlow, and Alex Hood. That is going to be the top 10. Again, Rocky Mountain ATVMC.com. Get ready with those folks. What a fun class to watch. A couple stars are born with a new champion in Schweiger in the 4-1-2. Edgar didn't get the start he needed. He rode valiantly to get back into podium contention, but it wasn't enough.
Look at our 10th place finisher. Never approached the top 10.
Yeah. Consistency is hard to find in the C class.
What could have been for that second moto for Baird.
Yep. Blue Heart with a 34.55 as well.
Unbelievable. C class, baby. Catch a fever. We'll show it to you. Amsoil rapid replay. I think it was a 94 going to get the whole shot here. Had a couple of tough motos. Much better start to this one. But soon it will be the 12 of Schweiger making moves.
A little knack through the Thor Sand Sweeper.
Here's Edgar on the 19 trying to dig the title out. Not the same start that his rival had. Is this Corville?
Corville as well. Yeah. Good ride for that young man.
Huge lead for Schweigel, but then look at this. The 12 of Cole Trankel got that special stagger. He can hold it on the outside. Cole Trankel making things happen. Going all the way to the front on the 125.
Wes Kane in the downward dog position here, making things happen as well, getting stretched out on the floor.
Hey, I respect it, man. He's doing a lot more work than I am. Trankel able to take the lead. He's on a 125. Start was terrible, as expected. Finish was great. He gets the moto win. But it doesn't matter if you're Landon Schweiger, because you have the championship with 4-1-2 moto scores. Getting it done under pressure. It's going to be the 19 of Edgar, second overall, fourth in the moto. Moto podium is Trankel, Schweiger, and Corville. So that's going to be a lot to unsort down there. We're putting Sophia Phelps to the test, but she is the master of the Excel spreadsheet. And that's definitely going to come in handy with some of these classes. And I believe this breaks the streak. I think this is the first third moto winner that did not win the title. It would have been incredible how every single class the champion won the third moto. That is finally done. So a little more work to do. We'll give Trankel the chance to have his bike and crew up there on the podium to celebrate the moto win. And then it'll be title time.
That's right, guys. We're down here on the podium. We're getting ready to celebrate our moto winner. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Cole Trankel. Cole, welcome back to the podium and congratulations on a great moto. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I got off to a good start, and then coming around in the storyline, kid tipped over in front of me. The rut's super deep. I couldn't get out of it, so I had to wait for him to get up, and then I came from like 20th to first.
That is a really impressive ride. What sort of lines did you have to take to make all those passes?
Kind of have to go everywhere. You just got to be creative.
And have you been preparing well to be able to make all those passes in such a short amount of time?
Yeah, training with B-class guys, C-class guys. It's hard to make passes, training, so kind of gotten good at it.
I'm sure that helps. Who'd you like to thank, Cole?
I'd like to thank my mom, dad, sister, Game Moto, Greg, GC, Bud, Greg Dorenzo, Lynx Racing, T-Rex, Handsome's Performance, Scott, everyone from Scott, and then Fly Racing, Alyssa from Fly, everybody from Altus, LJ, Jordan, and everybody helps me. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Cole Trankel, your moto winner. All right, now we're gonna pull this moto winner bike down. Make some room for the championship bike.
Want me to set it right there so I can check my frame number?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you, Cole. We're gonna pull this championship bike up here. And while we're waiting for that, we're gonna talk to our bronze medalist and third place overall. We've got some switching around to do up here. No worries, we got time for champions. Landon, you'll be the last interview.
Not yet?
Yeah, last interview. Thank you. All right, we'd like to talk to our third place. Put your hands together for Aiden Corville. Here's your third place check, $250 from Flow Racing, and the bronze medal. Aiden, well done. 3-3. That is a great week here.
Yeah, I mean, I hit neutral on the start. I was dead last, and I was like, all right, let's dig. Got to P3, and that's all I had.
That certainly is a dig. Now, we've seen a lot of come from behind moments here at Loretta Lynn's, but to go from dead last up to third is pretty impressive. How did you prepare for that?
I want to thank my trainer, Mike Lee Bowles with True Performance. He's the only one that really got me prepared for that.
Well, that is awesome. Who would you like to thank for helping you get here?
Shelton Outdo Power, my mechanic Cash, Jay Jones, all my family for coming out. Merge Racing, Scott, DT1, Mika Metals, Adam from Farm 14, Kevin Wyndham from Farm 14, and everyone else. Thank you so much.
Put your hands together for Aiden Coreyville, bronze medalist and 3rd place overall. We'll now talk to our 2nd place overall. If we could get Easton Edgar up to the podium. Right on, congratulations. There's a check. Let's get a picture with Easton Edgar. Right on, thank you Flow Racing for those checks. And now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. The one that you've been waiting to talk to is your champion with 4-1-2 Moto scores. Put your hands together for Landon Schweiger. Take that silver medal. You've got this Oakley gift certificate for some sunglasses for a lady in your life. Just a second. We're gonna wait just a second to interview him until these bikes are gone. All right, Landon, now that all that noise is gone, we can hear from our champion. Tell us how you got that done.
Got off to a pretty good start, moved into the lead, got a little gap, but Cole was ripping. I didn't really want to fight it too much, but he was going good, and then just finished the race and got the championship.
And you did that very well. Now, you have got to be pretty stoked on this win. Did you expect to be on the top step of the podium coming into this week at Loretta's?
I didn't expect very much, but I definitely had high expectations, but we got it done, and here we are.
Well, congratulations. Real quick, I'd like to bring up Chris. He's from Flow Racing. Chris from Flow Racing is going to give you $1,000 check. We're grateful for Flow Racing for supporting this event here. Landon, what are you going to do with $1,000?
I don't know yet, but definitely does feel nice.
I believe it does feel nice. Who would you like to thank for helping you get here?
My mom, my dad, grandma, grandpa, Jeff from MX Clinic, Mayshore Auto Body, Backyard Designs, Lace, Twin Air, Guts, Mika Metals, FXR, Factory Connection, Scott Goggles, everyone else, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Landon Schweiger. Now we would like to present the #1 plate. This is from the AMA, the coveted #1 here for 450C. Handshake and hat. Put your hands together finally for Landon Schweiger, your champion. That is all we have down here at the podium. Back up to you boys in the tower.